Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be talking about quite a few things to include my Start Small tag. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Alright, so it has been a minute since I've done a face forward video. Happy New Year, by the way. And so if you may not know, I'm in the office filming during my lunch break. So if you hear any background noise, that's probably the AC. The phone might ring. We're not going to stop. We're just going to plod through this since it is during my lunch hour. Again, if you're new here, my name's Johanna, and this is my channel, JoJo's Hanna. It's a made-up name. I don't know how to say it, so yeah. But I wanted to talk about a few things in this video. I do have a list, and so if you see me looking down or whatever, that's why. But I wanted to revisit my Start Small tag that I started in the latter part of last year. And my hopes is on the last Friday of every month of 2022, and I did put it in my Hobonichi planner, so hopefully it'll actually be a thing. I'd actually like to do one of these videos on every last Friday of the month, just because I think it's really important for us as a community, whether it's the coloring book community, journaling community, planning community, whatever, to just spread the love. And that actually is a good segue into one of the first ones that I wanted to mention, my friend JustBeingBeth. She also has a tag going on that she started, I believe, the latter part of last year, the early part of this year, where it's essentially the same thing, where we're just trying to, as a community, again, whatever community that you are part of here on YouTube, just getting some eyes on some other channels. YouTube is really hard, and so if we can just acknowledge some of the amazing work that we see in the communities that we enjoy, that would be fantastic. So in this video, I'm actually going to do, like I mentioned, a few things. I don't script, so if it seems like I'm making things up as I go along, I mean, I have a list. There's that. But I will start with some small channels that I want to recommend to you guys. And then I want to recommend just some channels that I watch in general. Emma Colors 2020 had done this tag last year, and she did bring up a really good point that small channels definitely can use some eyes on them just because it is hard to grow. But all channels would love feedback by way of comments, by way of subscribers, by way of likes. So I'll be recommending some channels for that. But then I also wanted to point out some hashtags that I will be participating in as well as hosting. Now, I don't post a lot to Instagram, and I think I'd like to change that for 2022. So I might actually post. But these are hashtags that are going to be predominantly on Instagram, although if you have Facebook or if you have YouTube, feel free to participate that way. So for the Start Small tag, and it's really just shouting out some smaller channels. The first one I wanted to mention is Doodle Robot. She is in the coloring book community. She is an art teacher, but she is new to the coloring book just world. She discovered it in 2021. I rediscovered it in 2021, and she just does some phenomenal work. So I would highly recommend that you go and check her out. Another one, and she's so close to 500 subscribers, and once you hit 500 subscribers, your community tab can be opened by YouTube, and so please go check her out. That is Tiarna's Coloring Creations. I'll go ahead and link her channel below. Now, Tiarna, Jamie, Sarah, and I did a collab back in December. That was awesome, and we're actually going to be doing a collab this year. I'll talk about that in a little bit, so please go ahead and check out her channel. There's another channel I'd love you to check out. It's Queen of Flannel, and then the fourth channel is JustBeingBeth. Now, I wanted to mention them in tandem because they have been so so supportive of the coloring book community. But it is only just recently that I realized that they also have channels. So please go and check out Queen of Flannel and Just Being Beth. Again, anyone that I've mentioned, there's going to be a whole laundry list of channels linked in the description box below. And then the last small channel that I'd like to recommend to you guys is Coloring with Pat and Wilson. Pat does some phenomenal works in her coloring books that she shows in her completed pages. Completed pages videos are probably one of my top 3 videos just to watch in general across all spectrums. And so I really enjoy her channel as well. So definitely go check them out. Now, channels that I just enjoy, big, small, doesn't matter, is Erin from Oh My Goals. Now, Erin and I have been YouTube buddies for a couple of years now, and Erin predominantly does budgeting videos, but she also does planning videos. She's been doing some meal planning videos, and she is just fabulous. She has a great, straightforward personality. She's such a sweetie, and anytime I watch her videos, I'm like, oh, I want to do that. But then it goes away after I finish watching because, you know, it takes a lot of effort and discipline. But she's amazing. Go ahead and check her out. Check out Patty from Life with Patty. Now, she and I are doing a butter color this month, January, and we're also setting one up for February. But I just love her personality. I love hanging out with her on Tuesdays. She does Tea with Tuesdays. It's an open collab that she does with her friend Kathy and a whole bunch of other channels. I don't participate in Tea on Tuesday or Tea for Tuesday or something like that. Check out her channel, you'll see. But I love watching her videos, so definitely go ahead and check out Patty. Lavella in the coloring book community is standard. She does amazing work, but not only does Lavella do amazing work, but she is so generous with her time. Her Color Your Hoard hashtag not only gets people back into their coloring books, but then the monthly video that she does to compile all of the things that you guys put on Instagram with that hashtag is incredible. I think the last one I watched, there was like 400 images. Lavella, sweetie, oh my goodness. But it's an amazing resource. Plus, you know, for many who don't have a YouTube channel, it's a fun way to see themselves in a video gallery. Just like Instagram is a fun way to just show that this was your time, your effort, and your energy, and why not be proud of that? But Lavella, girl, I couldn't. I love y'all, but I couldn't. And I've been binge watching Appetite for Coloring this last week or so. She has been doing her what book she has in her collection and her completed pages, and it's just phenomenal. I've actually started watching some of her older videos because, again, kind of get focused like that where I find a new channel or I like your vibe, and so I want to watch all your videos, and so it might seem like I'm stalking you, but I'm not. I'm not. I promise. And then the last one I want to do a shout out for is Danny from Calligralicious. Now, we are actually doing our first buddy color in February. We're actually working in a Hanna Karlzon book, which will tie into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. But Danny is phenomenal. I love listening to him talk. He could talk about anything, and I'm totally here for it. But then, you know, he does amazing calligraphy. And then he also does amazing pages. I mean, kind of dial it down, Danny, please. I mean, just come on now. You can't have all the talent between you and Lavella. Are you kidding me right now? Anyway, I would highly recommend that you check out all of the channels that I've mentioned below. Now, talking about Hanna Karlzon, if you didn't know, she's going through some really trying times right now. I'll link her Instagram page below. She actually talks about what's going on. And so the Coloring Diva is hosting a hashtag for February 2022 called Prayers for Karlzon 2022 that on Instagram, here on YouTube, on Facebook, anywhere you can put a hashtag, use that hashtag and show a completed Hanna Karlzon page from any of the number of books that she has. And it's just a way for the coloring book community to throw out some support for her while she's going through all of this craziness right now. So if you can, it would just be a great way to show how much we love and support her and how much she has contributed to the coloring book community, and hopefully it'll show her how much she means to us. I did mention just a little while ago that Tiarna, Jamie, Sarah, and I had done a collaboration in December of last year, where we're going to be doing another collaboration this year, and it's a year-long collaboration. Sort of. It's called the Hues of 2022 collab, and what we're going to be doing in every even month of 2022, we are going to be coloring in a page. It doesn't matter what book, it doesn't matter what page, but there is going to be a color theme for that particular month. I'll actually have the details in my description box as well as in the pinned comment. And if you guys wanted to participate on Instagram, here on YouTube, on Facebook, go ahead and use that hashtag, Hues of 2022 collab. The first one is for Galentine's. It's a US thing. It's basically Valentine's, but for friends. And I can't think of another way as a single person to celebrate Valentine's. And honestly, the best thing about Valentine's is that on February 15th, the chocolate goes on sale, 50% off. Win. And then the last hashtag I wanted to mention was something in regards to the Chinese New Year. I don't know if you guys know, but February 1st is the start of the Year of the Tiger in Chinese astrology. And so from February of 2022 through January 2023, that is the Chinese lunar year for the Year of the Tiger, I would like to promote the Coloring Year of the Tiger 2022. And so it's color any tiger page. That's whether it's Tony the Tiger, Tigger the Tiger, some random tiger you find, that would absolutely work for the hashtag. But because tigers are very specific, it can also be any picture that is astrological in nature, whether the Western astrology by way of Leo, Pisces, Aries, or the Chinese astrology by way of rat, dragon, tiger, monkey. It doesn't matter. And again, if you're not aware, hashtags are a great way to focus on choosing a particular picture. So whether you're participating in the Prayers for Karlzon hashtag, where you're just working on any page in any Hanna Karlzon book, whether you're working on the Hues of 2022 collab, where you're choosing a color theme in any book, in any page that you want. If you're doing the Coloring Year of the Tiger 2022 hashtag, I mean, honestly, if you could find a tiger page in Hanna Karlzon that you color in Valentine's colors and whatever that means to you, that's 3 hashtags right there. If it's a new page that you've never colored in that book before, I'm pretty sure Lavella's hosting Color Your Hoard. If it's the cover, it could go towards Sarah's Color the Cover. I mean, the hashtags really, truly are just a way to focus on choosing a picture. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else, but that's how I approach hashtags. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish up my lunch with some coloring. I did eat a little bit ago, so you don't have to worry about that. And I wanted to thank you guys all for just being so encouraging, so supportive of my channel and of me. My channel really is more of a hobby channel than anything. I don't really identify with any one particular genre because I like doing a variety of things. YouTube is actually something else I consider one of my hobbies. And that you guys follow me on this weird, strange, glorious journey just makes me happy. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.